Hey, namaste. It is Yogini Vivine, and I just wanted to make a quick video about that was helpful, that was sparked by Kobe Bryant's death, which just happened a few days ago. And of course, a lot of people are heartbroken, a lot of people are talking about it. And so, since I'm a coach and a healer, what I realized is how can I use this as a moment for helping people to heal? And including myself, because so what I realized is that I was wondering, like, I didn't know Kobe Bryant. Why am I so deeply affected? And so that's where this video is coming from, is why celebrity deaths in general, people we do not know, why they affect us so much and how we can navigate those first few days and weeks after a celebrity death. And so as I'm filming this Kobe Bryant, and I think it was 9 people total on the plane, were killed. And so, again, why is it so hard for us? People who, I myself, I'm going to tell you honestly, I don't follow basketball. I admire their athleticism, but I'm not a basketball fan. I'm not really much of a sports fan. So I was like, why is this upsetting me so much? And what I realized a couple things. And like I said, I didn't pre-plan this video. What I realized is the celebrities represent something to us. And so I think for you, it might be, if it's really, really hitting you, I mean, again, beyond the human level of just compassion, that so many people have passed away. I think it has to do with, like, why are we hit so hard? And they represent something. So I was asking myself, what does Kobe Bryant represent to me? I mean, I don't follow his career. I don't follow basketball. And I realized he represents excellence. And so I think, whoever has passed away as you're watching this video, and I hope, again, this video serves for a broader time, ask yourself, so what did this person represent to me? Because I think when I did that, that's what made me like, wow, yeah, what is it? And I think it's this idea of excellence that he was about, and working hard, and what is it, the Mamba cult. I was just, reading about it. Now that I'm filming, I was reading about it last night too, this Mamba thing, and that it's like this, deadly snake from Africa, and he said he used it actually after the whole rape case. He said he needed to sort of get his mind right again, and I thought that was interesting, whatever you feel about that particular issue. Again, why is it affecting us so much? So I realized that this, man represented to me was excellence. I loved the way he spoke. I loved his intelligence. So I think it's important for us, literally, like, what is it about this person? Write that down, because it's going to come to a benefit for you in that. So in my case, it was admiring his intelligence, the physical, prowess, and the winningness, yes, but I think it was his intelligence, the way he spoke, and that embodiment of success that, that he put out, that affected so many people from so many backgrounds, races, ethnicities. I saw this Mexican guy who had come to America, and he was in tears, you guys, talking about Kobe Bryant. And so again, it's like they attach to us and we attach to them because there's something in them that we're wanting, and they're we're projecting, but it can also be helping us. So I just think that's beautiful, and I think to myself, wow, so that tells me I admire intelligence, I admire being able to speak well, to to reason, to make sense, and I really admire someone who goes for their goals. So I'm going to let that sink in as why, I was so affected. I think it also, secondly, when a celebrity dies, it taps into our own grief of family members, of death that we have literally dealt with, right? So I think it's important to acknowledge that some of the pain is that it's tapping into the grief of losing, a mother or a father, that we personally have experienced, and so it's reopening that wound for us. Sorry, you guys, my radiator is, speaking of wounds, my radiator for many months has been keeping me and the entire household awake, so I've been struggling with that, not getting enough sleep, being disturbed constantly in my sleep, so I apologize. But I think it also taps into personal grief. So we need to acknowledge that. Like when any celebrity dies, we're really upset. It's like, okay, I need to look at my grief around, like in my case, my mom's passing, or my dad's passing. So we can use it also to examine any unresolved pain around a family member's passing. So that's the second thing that came to me about this, how to deal with when a celebrity, someone you don't know, dies and it really affects you. And then I think the third thing we can take from it, the third and final thing is then, so what they embodied, it touches on personal grief, but then what's the message for me? And this is not selfish at all. It's sort of like looking at their life and saying, what can I take from it, their life and their passing? And so in this particular case with Kobe Bryant and his daughter and all the families and other children on the flight, but focusing on Kobe because he's the one that I knew about. What I get is that the message, in this case, the message is very much from all of their passing, but the message is that you never know when you're going to pass away. And so for me, does that mean I need to live more day to day, alive, doing things I want to do? In my case, it's not going to be taking more risks, but more about what brings me, to life. What do I want to do? And so for you, what's the third thing is, what is the lesson you can take from their passing that can help you, that almost gives tribute to them, if that makes sense? So, for instance, in Kobe's case, someone could take that, I need to work with youth more, which I mentioned in another video. Maybe I need to be volunteering and teaching chess to kids. Maybe I need to be teaching them how to paint. Maybe I need to be tutoring them in how to read, right? So we can take something from someone's passing who we admire and uplift ourselves. And so those are just the tips. Like I said, this is unedited. There's nothing fancy going to happen, but I hope that helps. So the first thing is to acknowledge what they represented to us and to even write it down, because that means that's what we admire, and that's important to know. The second is to look at how it touches into our own personal grief and that we may need some healing. And the third is, what can we take away and how can we in our life basically make their passing meaningful. So I hope this was helpful, and like I said, I'm surprised at how sad I am by his passing, and that's why I made this video, because I realized some other celebrities and historical figures that we respect, that this is something ongoing. So I hope this helps you in terms of dealing with grief when it is someone that you do not know, and how to kind of take it and get some meaning from it. So namaste, much love. And if you are interested in my channel, if you are a woman who is wanting to thrive up to and past 45, who is wanting to learn about meditation, mindset, and spirituality, then this is the channel. And please give the video a thumbs up, share it with someone who it can help, and really use what I'm suggesting. I think it really can be growthful. So much love, stay blissed, stay blessed. Bye-bye.